Actor and TVK chief Vijay, in his first video statement since 41 people died in a Stampede and TVK rally in Karur, took aim at Chief Minister M.K. Stalin today and of course the ruling party DMK. He hinted darkly at a conspiracy ahead of next year's election. The DMK has responded swiftly, pointing out to the fact that TVK has responded late, in fact 3 days after the Stampede occurred.
A tragedy, a vanishing act, and now vendetta war cry. Superstar Vijay, missing in action since Stampede at his Karur rally on Saturday, broke his silence on Wednesday evening, 4 days after 41 of his fans lost their lives. Only to indulge in blame game and hitting out at the government. Vijay accused CM Stalin of taking revenge on him, hinted at conspiracy, and warned against action on his party leaders.
CM sir, உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது இந்த பழி வாங்கணும் அப்படின்ற எண்ணம் ஏதாவது இருந்துச்சுன்னா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுங்க. அவங்க மேலே கை வைக்காதீங்க. நான் ஒன்று வீட்டில் இருப்பேன், இல்லை நான் ஆஃபீஸில் இருப்பேன். என்ன வேணாலும் செய்யுங்க. கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 5 மாவட்டத்துக்கு பிரச்சாரத்துக்கு போனோம். இந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே நடக்கல. ஆனால் கரூரில் மட்டும் ஏன் எப்படி நடக்குது, எப்படி நடக்குது? மக்களுக்கு எல்லா உண்மையும் தெரியும். மக்கள் எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. கரூரை சேர்ந்த அந்த மக்கள் அந்த உண்மையெல்லாம் வெளியில் சொல்லும்போது எனக்கு கடவுளே நேரில் வந்து இறங்கி அந்த உண்மைகள்லாம் சொல்கிற மாதிரி எனக்கு தோணுச்சு.
The DMK hit back at the megastar, saying that instead of taking responsibility for the tragedy, he ran away and is now blaming others.
The statement made by the TVK president Mr. Vijay regarding the Karur Stampede is insensitive, irresponsible and very much provocative. This is one of the cheapest thing that anybody can do in politics, and to threaten the administration to take action. The problem with the TVK is that they believe the entire system or the universe conspires against them and are against the growth.
The Tamil Nadu administration also came out with a detailed video presentation on how the stampede took place and pinned the blame on Vijay and the organizers.
கட்சி தலைவர் வரும்போது கூட பாத்தீங்கன்னா அவர் வண்டி கூட நிறைய பேர் வந்துடுறாங்க. ஸோ ஏற்கனவே இங்கே க்ரௌடு இருக்கு. 10,000 பிளான் பண்றாங்க. 10,000க்கு மேலே இங்கே நிறைய பேர் டபுள் நம்பர்ஸ் இங்கே இருக்காங்க. பிளஸ் அவர் வண்டி கூட நிறைய பேர் சேர்த்து வந்துடுறாங்க.
2 of Vijay's party leaders have already been arrested in the case. The TVK has been demanding a CBI probe into the stampede, but the state government maintains that the judicial probe will bring out the truth.
And I'm nobody to say, because I don't have all the facts in my hand. There is a commission which is actually investigating. Let them come out with a report. We have to wait for that.
Earlier in the day, Vijay's aide Adhav Arjuna made a provocative post calling for a Nepal-like Gen Z revolution in Tamil Nadu, only to hastily delete it as it triggered a massive backlash. He was later seen avoiding questions.
இப்போதைக்கு நான் எதுமே பேசக்கூடிய மனநிலையில இல்ல. இத நீங்க புரிஞ்சுக்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
The DMK termed the post anti-national.
I am little bit worried what is being done by TVK leaders. Number 1, when incidents took place where 41 lives we lost, is it not a duty of a leader to stay there? Or if at all you are a cinema actor, you are a popular cinema actor, I am able to understand that if you are going again, crowd may come. Is it not your duty to send second line leaders and lieutenants to be there and to help the people, those who are lost their life? Nobody is on the ground. What does it mean? Fleeing from the government itself, what says you are admitting your mistakes. You are having guilty conscience. The entire occurrence did occur because of you. That is your conscience.
The Karur tragedy has set the script for the Tamil Nadu political thriller next year. The DMK is going all out to paint Vijay as the villain of the piece, as opposed to larger-than-life messiah of the poor image he had on screen. Can Vijay make a comeback from the Stampede setback? The election season in Tamil Nadu has well and truly set in. NDTV Bureau Report.
Now, sleazy messages sent by Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati to young women were entrusted to his care as the director of a privately run management institute in Delhi's posh Basant Kunj area have now come to light. Now, these are WhatsApp messages found on the mobile phones of 50 women from this private institute, and they talk about abuse that they went through. And these are also messages that are lewd in nature, and they talk about forced physical contact that the Baba wanted to have with these women.
देखिए, बिल्कुल जो बाबा है उसके मोबाइल से उसके पास 3 मोबाइल हुए हैं और इन मोबाइल से बड़ी संख्या में लड़कियों के साथ में चैट्स मिले हैं और बहुत सारे चैट्स बाबा ने डिलीट कर दिए हैं। इनमें से कुछ चैट्स जो है वो एनडीटीवी के हाथ लगे हैं और इन चैट्स में बाबा लड़कियों के साथ में, महिलाओं के साथ में काफी अश्लील बातें कर रहा है। एक चैट में बाबा एक लड़की से कहता है कि क्या वो उसके साथ में सोएगी, हालांकि लड़की ने इस पर बाबा की बात पर कोई जवाब नहीं दिया है। जबकि एक दूसरे चैट में जो बाबा है वो महिला से बात करता है और कहता है कि क्या वो उसके साथ में डिस्को डांस करेगी। लड़की जो है इस बाबा की इस बात पर कोई खास तवज्जो नहीं देती है। और एक तीसरे चैट में जो है बाबा एक महिला से बोलता है कि दुबई में उसका एक शेख दोस्त है और शेख दोस्त के साथ में क्या उसके पास कोई ऐसी महिला दोस्त है जो शेख दोस्त के साथ में फिजिकल हो पाए, लेकिन लड़की ने बाबा की इस बात पर कोई जवाब नहीं दिया है। तो ऐसी बहुत सारी चैट्स जो है बाबा के मोबाइल से बरामद हुई हैं और दिल्ली पुलिस मानती है कि बाबा के खिलाफ ये काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग एविडेंस होगा कोर्ट में, क्योंकि लगातार जो चैट्स हैं अलग अलग स्टूडेंट्स के साथ में या जो महिलाएं हैं उनके साथ में वो लगातार बाबा के मोबाइल से रिकवर हुई हैं।
Meanwhile, India has raised strong objections at the Asian Cricket Council meeting on Tuesday. It has in fact grilled the ACC chief and Pakistan Cricket Board chairperson Mohsin Naqvi for the part that he played in Asia Cup trophy fiasco during the post-match presentation. After the final, remember, India had refused to accept the trophy from Mohsin Naqvi, but he in turn had responded by taking it to the custody of the team. In fact, BCCI Vice President Rajiv Shukla, who attended the meeting representing the BCCI, has asked some tough questions to Naqvi. He has also grilled him for not handing the trophy over to the victorious Indian team.
There was an ACC or the Asian Cricket Council meeting this afternoon. It was attended by Rajiv Shukla, the Vice President of BCCI, and Ashish Shelar, the former treasurer of BCCI, both of whom are members on the board of ACC. They lodged a very strong protest because the cup still lies in Mr. Naqvi's custody. They asked for it to be kept at least in the ACC office and not with Mr. Naqvi. And they said if he doesn't keep it in the ACC office, then matters would be escalated to ICC. On the other hand, Mr. Naqvi, who's now playing the battle beyond 22 yards, said that he felt like a cartoon, quote unquote, and felt embarrassed standing there for 45 minutes when there was no communication. The Indian camp is doubling down on him, saying that he cannot take the trophy away. Even though Indian team didn't collect it, it should have been kept in the ACC headquarters and not in Mr. Naqvi's hotel. So there is a lot of back and forth going on. Midway through the meeting, Ashish Shelar, who joined online, both the members of BCCI joined online. Ashish Shelar logged out because he was very angry at a protesting Mr. Naqvi, who says that he was belittled by India. And India also says that the Indian team felt humiliated by his gestures, and it was made very clear to ACC long before the trophy ceremony, at least on 15th of September, that if Indian team went on to win the cup, they wouldn't collect it from Mohsin Naqvi. So it was the failure on the part of ACC not to have made another arrangement.
Moving on, ahead of the assembly election in Bihar, the Election Commission of India released the final electoral rolls in the state with nearly 7.42 crore names on the completion of the special intensive revision of the electoral list. Prior to the SIR process that took place, the state had 7.89 crore voters as on June 25th. When the draft list was released, which happened on the 1st of August, there were about 7.24 crore names with 65 lakh removed. Now, CEC Ganesh Kumar has thanked the voters of Bihar. He has also thanked the officials and booth-level agents and leaders of political parties. The opposition too has reacted to this. Let's take a look at what they said.
भारत के निर्वाचन आयोग के चेयरमैन ज्ञानेश जी अपनी पीठ थपथपा रहे हैं कि हमने SIR को बहुत ही सुगमता से और सरलता से और सभी को ध्यान में रख करके सूची जारी किया। इस जारी सूची को अपने स्तर से गहन पुनरीक्षण करेंगे कि कितने लोगों के नाम कटे और कितने लोगों के नाम जुड़े।
18 लाख मतदाता नए जोड़े गए, तो जो भ्रष्टाचार के आरोपी हैं वो वोट चोरी का आरोप लगा रहे थे। राहुल गांधी, तेजस्वी यादव, यह बताइए कि चुनाव आयोग ने प्रारूप का प्रकाशन ही नहीं, अब फाइनल पब्लिकेशन कर दिया। चेहरे पर तो राजनीति में कालिख पुत गई, उसके बाद जुबान खामोश है।
With that, it's time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side. Welcome back. US President Donald Trump has said Hamas has 3 to 4 days to respond to his Gaza proposal or face consequences. Speaking to reporters as he left the White House on Tuesday, Donald Trump has said Israeli and Arab leaders have already accepted the proposal and that he's just waiting for Hamas to do the same. Hamas is either going to be doing it or not, and if it's not, it's going to be a very sad end. That's what he has said.
About 3 or 4 days, we'll see how it is. All of the Arab countries are signed up. The Muslim countries are all signed up. Israel's all signed up. We're just waiting for Hamas. And Hamas is either going to be doing it or not. And if it's not, it's going to be a very sad end.
See, the very first condition in this ceasefire deal or the 20-point peace plan is that Hamas will have to release all the hostages within 3 days. And these hostages only happen to be the bargaining chip which Hamas has for further negotiation. The second red flag for Hamas is that Mr. Netanyahu and the Israeli government has been known to sort of violate the ceasefire regulation, be it with Lebanon, be it with Hamas as well. Because in January, when Biden had struck a ceasefire deal with Hamas and between Israel and Hamas, Israel was known to renegade. It broke the ceasefire violation there. So in this particular conditions, all the Arab countries want Hamas to be disarmed. The US administration has also put in a condition that any Hamas operative or leader who wants to leave Gaza will be given a voluntary pass to move and settle in another country. But this is kind of a make or break deal for Hamas right now, because if they don't accept the deal which has been proposed by US administration, Mr. Trump rightly said that within 3 or 4 days he will give a full green signal to Israel to go ahead and dismantle Hamas, which means more bloodshed in the strip. So it is now up to the Hamas leadership to think whether they want to continue their struggle or leave the strip, accept all the proposal and release all the hostages within the first 3 days.
Moving on, 3 powerful earthquakes measuring 7.0, 7.0 and 6.9 in magnitude struck Philippines today. Now, the strong earthquakes sent people dashing out to the streets and damaging a lot of houses, including a church, and knocking out power in some areas of Philippines. Now, the extent of the damage is not clearly known, but what we understand is that there are reports that have warned of a possible minor sea level disturbance, urging caution despite the absence of a major tsunami threat. With that, it's time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side.